Here's the start of our day around the Slide Lake Trail here at Frontenac Park, September 21st, 2020. We're doing it differently this year. We're getting the canoe unloaded here at the west end of Big Salmon, and we'll be proceeding up Big Salmon to campsite 4, where we'll leave the canoe and then go around the trail, come back and get the canoe on the way back. 5 degrees, slate mist on the lake, clear and calm. Okay, we've reached campsite 4, and we're now walking south along the trail towards, or east along the trail towards Slide Lake Trail itself. We're still walking the trail beside Big Salmon, but shortly we'll be at the Slide Lake Trail. Working our way down Slide Lake Trail. One of the little steep sections here. Getting a nice vista up in this location. Here we are at North Slide Junction, where the eastern side of Slide Lake Trail hits a point where you can go either on the east side or the west side of Slide Lake. We're going to go on the west side, which is a bit shorter but also more rigorous up and down, lots of rock slopes. So from the last point of entry at North Slide Junction, we're now at South Slide or West Slide Junction. And from here, so we've come 3.5 kilometers down the west side of Little Slide Lake. And now we go west towards Campsite 2 and Flagpole Hill. Campsite 2 is about 4 kilometers this way. Mm-hmm.
Do you work here? Oh.
My husband is sitting and I borrowed his hat.
Oh, it's so pretty. You know if this is the highest point? Oh. Nice.
Yeah, they usually have wonderful fall colors there.
There are a couple. There's some.
Here we are leaving Flagpole Hill, heading west towards Campsite 2. It's been an hour to get here from West Slide Junction, and now it'll be another hour to get to Campsite 2 area, roughly. Here we are walking up the west side of Slide Lake Trail from Campsite 2. This is about a 2-hour or 1.5 hour walk up here. Quite undulating and back and forth, but when we come out, we'll be close to the canoe. This section winds through some fairly extensive marsh shrub wetland. So we're going on and off little boardwalks fairly rapidly. One of the prettiest sections of the trail. Just worked our way up the west side of the Slide Lake Trail, heading towards Campsite 4. Here's another boardwalk. We're going through winterberry shrubs here, you can see, with the red berries. Also lots of water willow and buttonbush, swamp milkweeds. You can see across here there's a small lake in behind. just walked up the west side of Slide Lake Trail, and now we're on our last stretch to campsite 4, which is about a kilometer to the east, I think. So we got to walk along the south shore of Big Salmon to campsite 4, and then we're at our canoe. Our feet are tired and our legs are tired. And we made it. We're finally back to Big Salmon Lake at campsite 4. So we just go down this trail. And hopefully the canoe is still there. Yes, it is. I can see it. So that's a glorious sight. As the deep shadows of evening encroach me, and the sounds of night. Oh, geez, trip on my head. That's what you get for videoing and not watching your feet in this place. Lots of rocks to trip over. Anyhow, there's the glorious canoe. So I meant to say we started at 9:30 and we're back at 4:30. So 7 hours on the trail, minus maybe half an hour to 45 minutes for lunch break and other breaks. Here we are at the finality of the trip at the west end of Big Salmon Lake. How do you feel, Diane?
Good now. My feet are bare.
That's all you have to say?
It was a good hike.